Hey Bitcoiners, Lachie here from Edge 21. Today we're breaking down the latest Bitcoin price movement with BTC rising from 94k to 99k. What's driving this move? How do global economic jitters and US tariffs play in? And what does it mean for your Bitcoin strategy? Let's dive in. Let's start with the big picture. Over the past week, Bitcoin has traded in a tight range between $90,000 and $97,000, reflecting a market caught in a tug of war between optimism and caution. The most recent uptick comes as the Bitcoin world digests a wave of economic uncertainty and policy headlines. Take a look at this chart. You'll see Bitcoin bouncing within this band, mirroring the broader mood in financial markets. What's behind this sideways action? The key driver is market caution, and it all starts with US economic policy. President Trump's renewed push for tariffs, this time a 100% levy on foreign-made films, on top of earlier tariffs on steel, cars, and consumer goods, has sent ripples through global markets. While these tariffs don't hit Bitcoin directly, they fuel concerns about inflation, trade wars, and slower economic growth, which in turn dampen risk appetite across the board. Notice how each major tariff announcement lines up with a dip or stall in Bitcoin's price. Investors are nervous and that caution is contagious. When equity markets wobble, Bitcoin, often seen as a risk asset, tends to follow. But there's more to the story with the Federal Reserve's latest move. On the 7th of May, the Fed decided to keep interest rates steady at 4.25 to 4.5%, a unanimous call by the Federal Open Market Committee. Why? They're playing it cautious, eyeing uncertainties from President Trump's tariff plans that could spike inflation and unemployment. The economy's growing, labor markets are holding strong, but risks are creeping up. This wait-and-see vibe has traders on edge, which is keeping Bitcoin stuck in its current range. Now here's something interesting. According to the latest CryptoQuant data, the Bitcoin risk-off signal is near a rare low around 20%. Historically, when this risk indicator is this low, it's signaled the start of major bull runs, like in 2016 and 2018. In simple terms, while the market feels cautious now, the underlying risk of a big correction is actually low. That could mean we're in a strategic entry window for long-term holders. So what about the recent price jump? After dipping below $90,000 on tariff news, Bitcoin rebounded as markets stabilized and some of the initial panic faded. Long-term holders stayed put, and derivative markets started flashing bullish signals again. Exchange data shows that despite short-term volatility, the foundation remains solid. This graph shows that long-term holders are not selling into the fear. Their conviction is helping to keep supply tight, which supports higher prices when demand returns. Meanwhile, altcoins have lagged behind. Ethereum, Solana, and Cardano also minor declines, while meme tokens like Dogecoin also slipped. The focus for now remains squarely on Bitcoin as the market's bellwether. So what's the short-term outlook? Expect continued range-bound trading between 90k and 100k as the market waits for clarity on US economic policy and the Fed's next move. Bitcoin has broken out, hitting $99,000, surpassing expectations despite the Federal Reserve's decision to hold interest rates steady. The Fed's cautious, unanimous stance, driven by uncertainties around President Trump's tariff policies, didn't dampen Bitcoin's momentum. While tariff threats or weak economic data could still pull Bitcoin back toward its recent range, the breakout suggests market confidence. Looking at the big picture, the risk-off sentiment and strong long-term holder data point to a solid foundation for Bitcoin, hinting that this rally could be the start of the next big move. Well, that's a wrap on today's Edge 21 Bitcoin price analysis. Where do you think Bitcoin is headed next? Let us know in the comments below. Remember, at Edge 21, we're here to keep you ahead of the curve with personalized, noise-free content, from trending articles and videos to real-time price alerts and expert summaries. If you found this breakdown helpful, hit like, subscribe, and turn on notifications so you never miss an update. Thanks for watching, stay strong and hodl on.